that they needed to go back to their roots, and they make so much reference to the original that the original movie is literally carrying the third one. The third one has a little bit more heart and a little bit more good old-fashioned Christmas magic, which we agreed is an often critical ingredient in a good Christmas movie. But I was still disappointed by it. And the thing is, it's in the same way that Christmas has the potential to allow you to forgive certain cinematic cliches. Once you have your expectations set high, at least for me, it's kind of hard to come down from them. And the first one is just so good. Like these movies suffer from classic errors that a lot of sequels suffer from. Yeah. It's just kind of like, let's just recycle a good thing, and it just gets worse and worse and worse. And there's a reason why a lot of great filmmakers don't make sequels. Yeah. They want that one thing to stand on its own, and the fact that audiences want more just is a testament to a movie being good. Mm-hmm. And I think that as great as the first one is, it probably would have been a better movie with no sequels.
Yeah.
And I think that's what it is. I think that you're never fully satisfied. It's like leftovers that just keep getting worse and worse. The first one was really good. The second one was bad. The third one was a little better, but you never recovered. And I think that's why I have kind of this love-hate relationship with the third one.
So I have this vague idea in my head that I need to investigate more. But off the top of my head, I feel like sequels during the Michael Eisner period of Disney were not that good. And sequels during the Bob Iger era of Disney, the current era of Disney, have been good. But I'll say this about Santa Claus 3. One thing I just remembered, which is another reason I don't like Santa Claus 2, is because they expand the realm of mythical creatures, right? So there's Michael Dorn, who's Commander Worf, Lieutenant Commander Worf from Star Trek.
Sandman.
Yeah, as the Sandman. I met him last year, and he's awesome. And
but not in that movie.
Not in that movie, but he's funny in the third one. And then Art LaFleur as the Tooth Fairy, and I can't remember what other like mythical creatures there are. But anyway, they expand the sort of fantasy universe too much. Santa Claus, I think, should be a contained mythology. I don't care about. Not Peter Rabbit.
The Easter Bunny.
Oh yeah, right. The other holiday, the Easter Bunny. Like what? That's ridiculous. The Easter Bunny should not be in a movie with Santa Claus. That's just pandering to little kids. Okay, but anyway, getting back to the third one that also has these different characters. I agree with you that it was better than the second, and for me that was refreshing. I was so disappointed by the second that I actually enjoyed the third a little. I didn't watch the third until last year. I'd put it off because I just dismissed it and thought, there's no way I'm going to like this. It's just garbage. IMDb is like a 4.5 or something like that. I am a huge Martin Short fan, so I figured I owed it to him to finally see it.
Plus Alan Arkin and Anne Margaret are in it.
Alan Arkin? I think you mean Alan Arkin.
Alan Arkin, that's what I said.
Who's Petey in The Rocketeer.
And many other things.
Yeah.
Ben Gary, Quinn Ross.
Yeah, and Margaret's great. But anyway, I liked the one sequence in that movie that was sort of like It's a Wonderful Life, where Jack Frost finally does his curse or whatever the hell it was, magical spell.
Right.
Undoes Tim Allen as Santa Claus, and they go back to the scene of the original Santa Claus. And that was just a really fun, nostalgic sequence.
You get a little Back to the Future action, some doppelganger, and then his life changes.
Yeah. So that movie isn't on my biggest disappointments list, the third one, because I had dismissed it. It's also not going to make it onto any other list.
Right. Well, I'm a little jealous that you saw it late and expected it to be garbage, because I think your expectations for it to stink elevated that movie. In my case, I saw 2 and 3 back to back. Like, it had been some time before I saw the second one, and I just saw 2 and 3 together. Yeah. And so the obvious, quality difference for 3 being better than 2 was there, but I kind of lumped them together at that point.
Yeah. So I think that's it for this episode.
Those are our biggest Christmas disappointments.
Yeah. And now we finally get to get away from Christmas negativity, because the next episode is about, we call it the land of misfit movies. And it's about Christmas movies that we think are underappreciated or deserve another look. I wonder if we've alluded to any of these. Well, you have to tune in and find out.
I'm sure I've alluded to all of them.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, see you next time.
Next time, guys.
Bumblebee is the best reviewed movie of Christmas, with an incredible 98% fresh on Rotten Tomatoes.
You must protect Earth and its people.
It's out of this world amazing.
Where did you come from?
The perfect blend of action, heart, and humor.
Take it down!
My backbeat!
Not just a great Transformers movie, a great movie, period.
That was insane.
Haley Steinfeld, John Cena, Bumblebee, now playing. Rated PG-13, may be inappropriate for children under 13.